introduce us. It's not
Eh.
like-
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the lab. This is season 2, episode 1, New Beginnings. I'm your guest host, Eric Minson, and good. And I'm here joined by Liam and Aiden,
Yo,
the guest co-hosts.
The real host.
All right. Well, what are you gonna do? We're back for season 2, episode 1,
Yeah,
New
you said that
Beginnings.
already.
I don't know what. Okay. So, how about those Giants?
Let's end the show.
All right.
No. The Giants, they suck.
That's what I said.
They stink.
just like the Jets.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The Jets are in a better spot than the Giants, I feel.
I disagree.
They're both tied 2-4.
Yeah, well, I feel like the Jets have
Greg Zerline.
great Cowboys kicker, but under Ulbrich, you guys have already looked better, I must say.
Our special teams is not.
Well, your offense and your defense looked a little better.
Our kicker did not.
That's not about the kicker, okay? He
Is-
had a bad night. It was cold.
The
It
worst
was windy.
night of all time.
So did the Bills kicker. Both kickers stunk.
He made a game-winning field goal.
I didn't watch the game. But I did see the one time I was watching, the Bills shanked it. So
Those are just the better New York team, I guess. Do we even consider them New York?
They're the only New York team.
they're the
They're,
only New
they're
York
the
team.
only New York team without New York in the name.
They're the only New York team in football.
Wrong. The Brooklyn Nets.
They're not football.
Brooklyn's in New York.
He said, did you say the only football team?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the only sports team in New York.
I think I said. I think
I'm
it's
pretty sure you
You also have the
Run it
Unless
back.
I send.
Run it back.
start over.
Start over. So that's about football. We're not going to
Right.
talk about the Cowboys.
Great.
Well, no, we
Um,
should continue talking about football.
Fine.
It's week, what, 7 now?
Yeah, we're going into 7.
Sure.
I'm going against you in fantasy.
I'm okay. I'm gonna lose. I've been on a cold streak in fantasy.
I finally got a win in fantasy after 4 long weeks. I started off 1-0 and then lost brutally in 4 straight weeks.
I started off 3-0, and now I'm 3-3.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's Juan? He's 5-1?
Yep.
4-1?
5-1.
He's 4-1, I think.
He got
He got
destroyed.
killed. He
Yeah,
got like 30 points. Yeah.
30 points.
I don't know how he
4-2.
got that to begin with. Like he just got insanely lucky.
Yeah, it's all about luck. I unfortunately didn't do the draft because a nice guy Matthew. So
No, you did one pick.
I did one pick. It was Patrick Mahomes, and he's not on my starting lineup.
He's not?
Nope, Dak Prescott is.
How
and
many points has he been getting you on the bench?
He's not good.
No,
Patrick
he's,
Mahomes,
he's not been a
He's
good
not a good
fantasy
fantasy
QB,
QB.
especially not this year.
And Dak Prescott got me 3 points. Didn't matter. Still won. Brees Hall had a great game. Carried me to victory. I was down 20 points or something, and he got 24. or
This is
something
our
like that.
first we haven't done anything covering the entire offseason or all of the baseball season, basically.
Yeah, we missed, what, 4
That's
weeks?
so loud.
3-4 weeks?
Yeah, that was
Oh, I know.
There you go.
that's a little low.
That's fine.
Nope.
No.
All right, there we go.
We're still getting comfortable with the new things.
I think you should maybe
Lower all of them.
level them.
All right,
How's that?
perfect.
Yeah,
It's
it's good.
better. Okay.
What else about football?
I don't
Well,
got
we
anything else
covered
about
the
football.
off season for football.
We traded for Devontae Adams.
Yeah, that's big news yesterday.
Giants didn't trade anyone.
We're going for.
I don't know what we're
Well,
doing.
it's not the
should-
deadline.
You should not,
Why not?
because you can be bad and it'll be fine. Like you weren't expected to be good this year.
If I was you, I would try to tank the season,
I mean, maybe that's what they're doing. There's so many times.
possibly.
All the games that I've seen this season are where the Giants look like they are not trying. Like the Browns game, we had them up 21-7, like the first quarter, and then after that, it looked like they weren't even trying. So I mean, unless it's Brian Dable's way of saying we can get someone better in this draft, so let's
Well,
stuck.
every coach and every player is always going to try the hardest, but like the GM decides are we actually going to go for it? Like every coach is going to try, and every player is going to try because that's their job. But
Talking about GMs and ownership and everything, there's 2 owners in football that need to be
Jerry Jones.
you're gonna
fired.
You're going to complain about Jerry Jones again?
Yes, I am.
He
He's
doesn't
not
need to
the-
go.
Jerry Jones isn't the one throwing interceptions every game.
He
pal.
is the problem, pal. He's the problem.
It's not Jerry Jones out
He's
there.
the problem.
He's not the one lining up against receivers and giving them 100 yards.
Jerry Jones, problem. Mike McCarthy, problem. Defense gone this year.
I
Don't know
think-
what happened.
The only Cowboys fans love to complain about Jerry Jones because
Because
he's
Dak
awful?
Prescott is being
it
trashed.
makes them ignore all the actual problems on the team.
No. We acknowledge all the problems. Dak Prescott's not worth $60 million
I don't
a
think he's
year.
worth $6 million.
Okay, well now we're getting probably, but
No, he's
He has
I'll
the
think about
biggest-
that.
He has the biggest quarterback contract,
In,
right? Dak Prescott.
I'm pretty sure in
NFL
all of sports.
in NFL
No.
history.
in all sports.
I think so.
No, definitely in
No, I
NFL
think-
history.
Definitely NFL history. I
But-
think sports.
Jalen Brown.
Think about it.
I think Jalen Brown got paid $60 million a year. I don't know how, but it was for 5 years last year.
Who's Jalen Brown?
Basketball player.
That's why I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't keep
Also,
up with.
what was Shohei Ohtani's contract again?
Yeah, but it was deferred. It would have been $70 million a year. It was all
Oh.
deferred. So now you're getting $1 million a year.
I also think Anthony Davis is making like $62 million this year. And Steph
Yeah,
Curry.
I forgot. Yeah, and
NBA
like
players make
Lionel
good-
Messi and Ronaldo,
Oh, yeah.
they make like $300 million a year.
Remember when
Disgusting.
Mbappe turned down like $1 billion 1-year
Yeah,
contract?
from Paris or
From-
whatever it was.
It was from,
It wasn't Paris.
I think it's from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, so I was clearly off with that, but definitely in football history,
Yeah.
the highest paid.
I lost my
Football player.
59 points on my other thing. God.
Speaking of really highly paid basketball players, the Knicks traded for Karl Anthony Towns over the summer.
Not gonna help.
It might.
DiVincenzo was your answer, and you got rid of him. You know I'm right.
Sure.
You know I'm right.
He was coming off the bench.
I don't care. You should have started him. Who was starting over him?
Mikal Bridges.
Ah, yeah.
We needed the size and the defense, so he was
Yeah.
going to start.
All right, good trade. And Julius Randle isn't really.
No, he's gone.
yeah. He wasn't. Wasn't he hurt always? He was an issue.
He was an Iron Man. He's always been an Iron Man, except the Heat injure him every year.
Yeah. So that's all for our basketball talk. Moving on to.
I really need Malik Neighbors to. I
Back
really
to
need
football?
I really need Malik Neighbors to come back. You Cowboys destroyed him, just like how you did Aiden Hutchinson. You guys lose, so you start killing players. I think the Cowboys just need
Aiden
to
Hutchinson.
lose.
Aiden Hutchinson is alive and well. His leg is
Exactly.
not good.
Mangled.
His leg, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
Did you hear
I
the
think he would
video?
have won Defensive Player of the Year this year.
Probably.
He was definitely the favorite so far.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Did he win last year? Who won last year?
Myles Garrett.
Dexter Lawrence.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
That's not true.
Yeah, okay.
Has he won anything?
Nope.
Dex?
Yeah.
I think he got a couple all-pro first teams. I don't think he never won Depoy.
He should. He's really good.
Nah.
I think
The hell you mean that?
I think now his chances go up a lot because he has been really good this year. But I don't know if he's going to win it because it's really hard for a IDL to win it over an edge rusher.
It's also hard
Yeah.
for a Giants player to win anything.
Yeah, talking about players not winning anything and getting snubbed.
Cowboys.
Francisco Lindor was snubbed of a Gold Glove.
Who?
Francisco Lindor, the Mets shortstop,
Don't know who that is.
best shortstop in baseball, the greatest defensive shortstop in baseball, and he was snubbed. Wasn't even a finalist.
Oh, well. They give Shohei Ohtani the Golden Glove.
Probably they'll give him anything at this point just to keep the sport relevant. And what is he? 40 batters away.
I'm a big fan of Shohei.
Yeah.
He's a really good player.
Yeah, we were really great. Yeah,
You excited for
awesome.
the Subway Series? That's gonna happen
Possibly.
because
So let me tell you something.
the way you said it, the Yankees Mickey Mouse schedule.
100%. Yankee fans believe me too.
Do they?
100%. They have to face no one to get to the World Series. The Royals, what? The Guardians? Are you kidding me?
Realize
They
if the
look
Mets,
like
if the
they
Mets
look
go
like a
against the
bunch of.
Royals, the Mets lose.
Are you nuts?
No,
Pretty sure the Mets swept them this year.
no.
Pretty sure.
I don't watch baseball, so I'm just trying to get under your skin.
You're not.
Yeah, okay.
But you look at that Guardians Yankees game from last night, and embarrassment. I was embarrassed,
Pivotal
and I'm not a Guardians fan.
pivotal game 3 series or game
3 series, game 3.
3 for
Yeah.
the Mets
Yeah,
tonight.
you got to
Who-
win.
Who you rooting for, Eric?
Oh, I wonder why. I wonder who. I mean,
You wonder why?
I wonder who.
Yeah, no, maybe we'll change
I
it
like
up.
Shohei Ohtani.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
maybe we'll change it up. Go for the Dodgers this time.
No, I can't say that. But no,
No,
Let's
just no.
go Mets. I'm going to game 4 tomorrow. Should be a big game.
What time's the game?
8.
PM?
No, in the morning.
You
8 in the morning.
You think Yamamoto is the real deal?
No,
You don't think so?
he didn't have a great year. He was good, sure, but he wasn't like
You don't think he
he
deserved
wasn't hyped up to.
what he got?
I don't even remember what he got.
I think it was like 300 million.
No way.
I'm pretty sure.
No shot. I think you're right.
I'm pretty sure
Hold on.
he got like the largest contract ever for a non-MLB player.
Definitely that's true, but I don't know if it was butchering this poor guy's name.
Yamamoto.
His first name.
Oh.
12 years, 325 million.
Wow, that's insane. I don't know anything about baseball.
Pocket change for a guy like me.
Oh yeah,
What?
pocket change.
Yeah, that's crazy. He never pitched a day in his life in America, and he gets what's that a year?
12, 325,
Accountant.
12.
That's why we work with an accountant.
Yep,
20, 25, 26.
26 million a year.
I think so, yeah.
That's insane. I believe we gave Kodai Senga around the same, maybe a little less, definitely a little less. I think it was like 20 million a year. But he was good last year and pitched like 10 innings this year and got shelled last game. And what are you gonna do?
Oh, well.
Oh well, that's it. Oh well. You all right?
Give me my phone back. Anyways,
So talking about the Yanks. Come on. How are you feeling?
Austin Wells is terrible.
Pretty good.
Holy guacamole.
Yep.
Austin Wells is bad.
I went to the Yankee game a couple weeks ago
Okay.
before the. That's all. You want me to tell you about the Yankees? I'm telling you about the Yankees.
Tell me.
It was good. Go on. Good game.
Good.
Vientos might be better than Aaron Judge.
Let me tell you something about Vientos. He's a stud. He's a star. And he deserves the MVP more than Shohei Ohtani. I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Serious.
You look at what the MVP means.
Most
It
valuable
doesn't
player.
mean good. You understand the acronym. The MVP doesn't go to the best player in baseball.
Right. It goes to the guy who's the third most valuable player on their team.
There you go. He understands what I'm trying to say. If the Dodgers didn't have Shohei Ohtani, they would still win 95 plus games and be in the NLCS.
I don't know about that.
100,000%. They have Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, who turns into a beast in the playoffs. They have a good starting rotation, the best bullpen in baseball. They would have won 95 plus games, without a doubt.
And the Yankees would have won 6 games without Vientos.
The Mets have Vientos.
Oh yeah, Mets. My bad.
The Mets without Vientos, yeah. If the Mets didn't, okay, here's the real argument: Lindor and Ohtani for MVP. If the Mets didn't have Lindor, they would have won 60 games. He single-handedly brought them into the playoffs in the first place. He carried this team from May to September or whatever it was. So yeah, and the MVP doesn't go to the best player in baseball. It goes to the best player that pushes their team. And the Mets weren't expected a playoff run. Certainly weren't expected an NLCS appearance.
Yeah. Why did they have such a bad start to the season? Like, what was wrong with the team as a whole that they
That was
had such a rough start?
was the pre-Grimace era.
It was the pre-Grimace era.
That's true. Pre-Grimace era. They just didn't hit. to start the year. They just were cold coming off of spring training. So, yeah, that's all. Their bullpen wasn't good all year. Even now, it's not good.
But you guys made it to the playoffs.
But now their hitting got hot
Yeah.
at the perfect time.
It was almost looking bright for a minute when you said the Mets are going to go 0-162 at first.
It was hot for a week.
It was hot for a good
It was a
week.
hot take.
It was a hot take. And then
It
they
was
won.
and then they won, and then it died.
Yeah.
My dream died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Still, I don't think anyone expected them to even make it as far as they are now.
I even told you, obviously I was kidding about 0-162. That's impossible.
No, it isn't.
It very much is impossible.
How? You lose every game. You don't hit.
Yeah, you just don't show up. No, that's impossible. So I was obviously joking about that. They had a good enough team to win a game. But I told you I wasn't expecting playoffs. I wasn't expecting an NLCS. So no matter how the season ends for the Mets, I'm happy. I'm proud. And
It's not true.
100% true.
There's one outcome where you're not happy.
Yeah. We're not talking about that outcome.
What was the outcome?
'Cause it's not-
162.
No,
It's- it's
they
not
go,
a,
They go to the World Series and lose to the Yankees.
Oh.
Yeah, if that happens, I'm not going to be a sports fan anymore. And I will probably become a Navy SEAL or something.
Focus all your time and energy.
I don't know.
On Sherwin Williams,
Yeah, I'll become a real good paint salesman.
paint enthusiast.
Paint enthusiast.
Watch it dry.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle that. I
Really?
really wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to.
What was the last Subway Series?
2000, I wasn't alive.
Really? 2000?
2000 was the last time, the only time that they met in the World Series.
Not that long ago. I mean, considering the odds.
24 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Mets are a horrible team every year, even when they're good.
Doesn't make any sense.
They're
already.
horrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Even when they're good. 2022, they won 101 games, lost the first round, and looked embarrassed all
And now
three
they're
games.
horrible. But
Even
they're
the one they
good
won, they
horrible,
look bad. Now they're the best team in baseball,
But they're horrible.
but their bullpen's horrible.
How much
And I don't
money would
trust
it?
anyone.
How much money would it have to take to make you a Yankees fan? I do it for free.
Nothing.
It wouldn't take you anything to become. A
I
Yankees fan.
can't stand the Yankees.
Yeah.
It's not like a thing. Like I can't stand them. I hate their logo, their colors, their boring, horrible stadium.
Have you ever
terrible.
been in their
Yeah,
boring, horrible stadium?
course.
Have you been to the good part?
What's the good part? The parking lot?
The legendary suite?
No. Sorry, you're made of money. Sorry, you're
Yeah, I'm
Yamamoto.
I'm made of money. Yeah, okay.
No, their stadium stinks. It's a museum. It's a dark gray concrete wall that you're walking in. Citi Field's the best stadium in baseball. Am I wrong?
Citi Field's nice.
There you go.
That's all I wanted to hear.
I know Aiden's opinions on Citi Field.
I don't think I've ever said a single thing about Citi Field.
Legend Suite. That's a nice looking steak.
The food they got down there is pretty good.
You've been there?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Not with my money though.
There it is.
I gotten
Got
I've
him to
gotten-
say it.
I've gotten invited there. Yeah, I'll say it on the record. I've gotten invited to there.
He's got ties. How do you think we got this podcast?
Students.
Just by
Free?
going there, I got 2 free tickets.
He knows a
to 2025 season.
Yeah, he knows a guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Citi Field's nice. Looks better than Yankee Stadium on the outside. It's in a better area, the Bronx.
Well, let me tell
Sucks.
you I don't know if you guys heard. I think me and Aiden have talked about this. I don't know if you heard, Liam, but Steve Cohen, the owner of the Mets, is putting in a plan, and I think it passed,
I think I heard about this.
an $18 billion, I believe it was, or $8 billion. Probably $8 billion. $8 billion B. B
Yes, with the
billion.
Yes.
plan to put like a casino,
Yeah.
parking garages, a garden.
There's a lot
Around
of
Citi
area.
Field.
Yeah, there's a lot of area around Citi Field though.
Well,
Like a lot
I
of
think
open
what he
areas?
wants to do is the current parking lot. That's going to be where the casino is, and so like that,
I can see. I
all
can
the
see it.
parking lots, yeah. And then he's going to build parking garages.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pain in the neck to get out of the stadium, especially if they're good. Because 40,000 people, but the renderings looked amazing. Look up the renderings; they're really cool.
Seafield Casino.
$8 billion plan, unbelievable.
I don't get how I don't know. The two games we've seen so far for the Mets have been, one was such a decisive loss and the other one was such a decisive win.
But it's weird, like looking at that, it's like it doesn't even look like New York. Like
I know
which is crazy because it looks like it's in the middle
it
of
looks like
a forest.
Atlantic City
No, it looks like it's like
with the casinos in the back and the
oh
hotels.
well, yeah, with the casinos in the back. Yeah, then it does look like.
You were too close for that. Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like Queens Flushing.
It doesn't look like Queens at all.
Hey.
So, yeah, sorry.
How is that a? Do you want it to look like Queens?
Maybe Queens does look
You're
like that.
really bumping your mic over there, Lamb.
Yeah.
I'll try and stop touching it. Over here.
There you go. Going back to what Aiden was saying, how one loss was decided was very a blowout, and the other was a blowout.
Yeah.
My theory about that was, one, Kodai Sengo is not healthy. Okay, they're pitching him for, I don't know why, he's not healthy, and he didn't look healthy that game. And the I've heard excuses that, oh, but he pitched fine in Philadelphia, 2 innings, and he let off a leadoff nuke to Kyle Schwarber. So that's one. He couldn't find the zone, so that didn't help the Mets. And they had like 3 days off, I think. And I think the bats just went cold that game. But game 2 was all right to see. If they lost game 2, the series was over. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. They needed that. They needed to split in Los Angeles, and they did. So
Now they gotta defend City Field.
now they got to win 2 in City Field. At least 2.
At least 2.
At least 2 in City Field and split back in Los Angeles.
I thought you meant at least 2 out of 2.
No, there's 3 games in City Field.
Got it.
They got to win 2.
They won the first one. Won the first one, lost the other one,
They lost game 1, won game 2, and tonight's game 3.
and then they got to win 2 more in LA. Oh no,
They-
yeah,
you
how
need to
many-
win 4.
I mean, they got to win 3 more games to move on.
Oh,
And there's 5 more games in the
So if
5
they
more in
win-
the series potentially.
Yeah.
so when do they? Okay, so they play today at 8.
They play
So if they-
tomorrow and they play Thursday.
So
or
if they win,
Friday.
if they win today, how many games have they win after that?
If they
2
win,
more.
if
2
they
more
win
games.
today,
Yeah.
2 more. If they lose today, they have to win 3 more still.
But what I'm saying is, obviously, I would love them to clinch at home. But just win tonight, worry about tomorrow. That was their whole motto for this year. 1 game at a time, and it's worked. So
Wow.
we can only pray. And
And the
you know,
Yankees,
the
are going
Yankees
against
have
the
a
Guardians.
Mickey Mouse schedule. So
Yeah,
no matter what, the Yankees were going to have a Mickey Mouse schedule.
What if the Yankees, okay, theoretically, I'm not saying I wish that this is going to happen. I'm just saying theoretically.
Yeah.
If we get the Yankees Dodgers series, do you think that
The Dodgers would win.
do you think that helps, or do you think that hurts the Mickey Mouse narrative? Because then do you think the Dodgers are real?
No matter what. No, all I'm saying is the Yankees, to get to the World Series,
Oh, to
They've
to
had-
get to the Mickey, but
Yeah.
to get to the World Series.
they've had a Mickey Mouse schedule.
I don't know.
Throughout the entire season?
No matter who they played
throughout
throughout the whole entire postseason. No matter who they played,
I mean, definitely
they
compared
were
to
the best team
Mets.
in American League.
Compared to the Mets for sure. I don't know. I don't know. You can only beat
The
who's in
Mets
front of
swept
you.
them. The Mets swept them in their regular season.
All I was saying, like compared to the Mets' schedule to the World Series, it's definitely way easier.
The Mets had to play the 3 best National League teams besides
Yeah.
the Padres.
You only have to. I mean, but you can only beat who's in front of you. So I don't know. I'm not gonna get angry at the Yankees for that. I mean, they're supposed
No,
to.
and they're doing their job.
So you
They're
would
taking
say,
advantage of this Mickey Mouse schedule, but barely.
So you would
They almost
say
lost to the Royals.
that if the Mets were to lose to the Dodgers, you would say that the Dodgers would beat the Yankees.
100%. If the Mets win, I think the Mets beat the Yankees. The Yankees are not a good team. They're not.
94.
Their pitching is mid. They have 3 good hitters in Judge, Soto, and Stanton. Everyone else is not a factor.
Yankees have a better standing than the Mets.
Yeah, I know.
So proves
That
you
doesn't
wrong.
mean anything.
Proves you wrong.
Proves me what? How does it
Yankees
prove
better.
me wrong?
Yankees better. Yankees better. Go home.
No. Yeah, look at the Mets Yankees series.
You guys
This year.
are almost entirely fans of teams that hate each other.
Oh yeah.
Can't stand them.
I don't
Yankees, Mets.
know. I don't know if the Yankees
Giants.
Look
really.
up look up
Cowboys.
Yankees Mets
Although I think it's kind of
2024 series.
it's kind of flipped because I don't know why the Cowboys would hate the Giants, and I don't know why the Yankees would hate the Mets.
I don't hate the Giants.
Yeah,
I don't care about the
because
Giants.
They beat the Giants. It's the same thing. I don't know why the Yankees would hate the Mets.
Yeah, I mean
It's kind of
the Yankees are
it's
terrible.
flipped there.
Yankee fans are horrible people.
The Mets swept the Yankees 4-0 on the season.
Yep. In all blowouts. Also, made them look like garbage. What are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do?
You're gonna lose to the Dodgers.
Yeah, keep saying it.
Okay.
Keep saying it. It's not working.
I don't want a Subway Series anymore. I want the Mets gone.
Oh, the Mets are gonna lose to the Phillies. Almost swept the Phillies.
That was a crazy series.
Almost.
Oh yeah, it was 3-1.
I don't really. I really
They
enjoyed
embarrassed the
seeing.
Phillies.
I really enjoyed seeing Philadelphia lose again. Like in 2 straight postseasons, they lost to New York both times.
I don't care who you're a fan of. New York owns Philadelphia.
Right now,
They always have.
No.
the
Not in
Jets beat
football.
The Mets always beat the Phillies.
the Jets beat the Eagles for the first time ever.
Didn't
last
the
year.
Yankees beat the Phillies in the World Series?
I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not caught up on baseball history.
I think so. I'm not sure. I think it was 2000. Yeah, 2009. I think.
I don't know. I could not tell you.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you either. Anyhow.
Almost.
Anyhow.
New York almost owns Philly.
Except for the
For the
Eagles.
Giants. Except for
For
the
now.
Giants.
I mean, they beat them last year.
In
Yeah.
basketball and
They
and
should have won
baseball,
both
yes.
games last year against the Eagles, but they
Yeah.
didn't because
That
they got the refs on their side.
that basketball series was great. The 76ers versus Knicks. Great series.
Yeah, where did that lead the Knicks?
Second round.
to embarrassment.
Relax.
You a Nets fan?
Don't care about basketball. Knicks fan.
Mm-hmm.
Mets, Knicks, Rangers,
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
You forgot.
Forgot about the Cowboys.
If you had to choose if you had to choose a football team, probably the Jets, because you don't play the Cowboys. The Cowboys don't play the Jets.
Out of the two, I guess, but
Last year when the Cowboys played the Jets, I was rooting for the Cowboys.
that was not a good game.
No, we embarrassed you.
That's why it wasn't a good game.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
NBA season starts in 6 days, or no, the Knicks opener starts in 6 days. I think the
Tuesday.
actual opener is Monday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knicks versus Celtics.
Oof.
It's a rough start.
Oof.
That's gonna be rough.
0-1 to start the year.
But it's a good loss.
No, the Knicks are good.
Maybe.
It's a good
It'd
game.
be great if the next one.
Scoring predictions.
I mean, it's 1 out of 82.
130.
we're gonna do scoring predictions for the upcoming sports games.
Knicks,
Knicks,
130
Celtics.
Knicks, Celtics.
Knicks 113. Celtics
Celtics-
120.
The Celtics defense is good, but they don't have Porzingis.
Yep.
So I would say
Oh my God! Did you hear this guy's score prediction?
no.
So Knicks 113. Celtics 123.
I'm gonna say
10 points.
Knicks.
Insane.
I'm gonna say Knicks 115, Celtics 109.
I'm gonna say the Celtics 103, Knicks 98.
Is this 1994?
Why?
That's I don't know. That's not that crazy low scoring, but that's a low scoring game.
It's a bad score prediction.
What are you gonna do?
Come on.
You have them at 123 to 113.
That's not that crazy.
They lose by 10 points.
I don't watch basketball. It seems like a crazy score.
They lose by 10 points.
Last
It'd be a
basketball
crazy
game
score
I-
if they lost by like 20 or 30.
Last
I hope
basketball
not.
game I saw was a high school.
You haven't
basketball game.
watched NBA basketball?
I don't.
Why not?
Not even last year's playoffs.
How come?
I'm not interested.
All right.
Mets. Oh, I don't want to do this. You guys are gonna be
What?
like, oh, it's 13-0 Dodgers. Mets Dodgers score prediction.
That's 0.
All right.
Dodgers 0.
Good.
Tie.
I don't know. Both teams are like, it's hard to predict because both teams were hot and then cold, but flipped.
I'm gonna say they're gonna lose tonight. I'm gonna say they're gonna. I'm Dodgers 7, Mets 5.
I'll say Mets
It'll be a
win.
close one.
I'll say Mets win 6-4.
Aiden took my guess.
That was your guess?
That was my guess.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to go with 6-4. Mets win.
Copycat.
What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes thinking of a score.
It would take you that long
Yeah.
instead of saying 6-3.
Yeah, because I'm calculating everything.
got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes. And then I got to go to class.
This guy can't skip class once in a while.
Sorry, got a midterm.
What other games are going on? Who are the Jets playing this week?
The Steelers.
That
That
should
game
be-
is
should be a
going
win.
to.
That
That
should be
game's
a
going
win.
to.
Wait, no,
I
isn't
think
the
it's a win.
Cowboys playing the Steelers?
No.
I think that might be the week after.
Oh.
But I know because they were talking about Russell Wilson might get his first season start versus the Jets.
Right.
Jets go against Steelers. So
Okay,
that-
score prediction for that.
Jets.
7,
Steelers 10.
Jets
That game
Also
is gonna,
my guess.
that game is gonna stink.
Jets
Also my guess.
15. Steelers
15.
21.
There's a safety in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Aaron
guess
Rodgers. Oh no. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with 9-3.
That's a
Steelers win.
Steelers
That's a
win.
boring game.
It's
That's
the
a
Steelers.
boring
Have you
game.
watched the Steelers this season?
Okay, fine.
It is.
Scratch it.
Oh my god,
Scratch
it's
it.
terrible.
Scratch it. What's the weather like?
Windy, rainy. I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's that, then it might be 9-3.
I was
They're
gonna say it might
playing
be
Sunday?
2-4.
Just
Are they,
safeties.
they're playing Sunday?
I don't know. Are they playing in Jersey?
I don't know.
Sunday is supposed to be 75 and sunny. If it's a
I don't know where it is.
Jets at Steelers,
Oh crap!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Crud.
Crud.
don't worry. We're gonna disappoint New York. Both teams are disappointing New York.
I'm out. I'm out of football. The baseball teams are good. Basketball teams are good. Hockey teams are good. I'm out on football.
Mets are good.
Remember how
All right,
excited you
Yankees
were
aren't good.
after like the second game? You were so happy at the second game of the Jets season.
When they beat the Titans,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, you were. That's when
I-
you lost your voice.
I because I was screaming at them because they were about to lose to Will Levis, and then he threw an interception.
And they won.
I was-
I came home from class and he goes, "Yeah."
Okay. I wouldn't want them to go 0-2, but it's not like they beat the Chiefs. They beat
The Titans.
the Titans.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Score predictions 9-3. Steelers win that game.
If it's
Russell Wilson has a
if it's-
horrible game.
If it's sunny, I'll go.
21-14.
If it's sunny, I'll go 17-10. Steelers win.
21-14 Jets.
17-10.
If it's sunny, yeah.
21-14 Jets.
Oh, now it's 14.
I don't know.
21-14 Jets.
Devontae Adams playing.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got a good. Yeah,
scratch my guess.
yeah, they got a
I'm
good.
keeping my guess.
I'm gonna go with 17-13.
It's so.
He says that
17-13.
He says he's given up.
Steelers.
He says
I
he's
give up.
given up on football, but the Jets, it's still kind of early in the
We're 2 games
season.
under 500. It's over.
The Jets can still win every other game. They probably won't, but they can still win every other game
I
from
think
now on.
We would need to, on average, like a team that could make the playoffs is like 10-7 or like maybe 9-8. So that means we would have to go 8-3 for the rest of the year.
You're not going to lead the division, but I think you still got a spot in the playoffs for the wild card.
We would still need to go like 10-7 at least.
I can see it. I can see it.
That means we would need to go 8-3 for the rest of the year.
That's great.
I
I
or
can
no.
see it.
I'm doing math on 8-5. Wait.
Nope.
What math am I doing?
Not the right math.
We're 2 I was right. It's 8-3. I don't know why I thought we had 2 losses. We have 4.
Unbelievable. Well, that's about all the time we have today because we're going to be late to class. So catch you next week. I'm Eric. This is Liam. That's Aiden. We'll see you next week.